Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. I'm here with my pal Sean from Transcore, who happens to be right next door to us at the event. So I decided to talk to him about satellite apps and what's going on in the satellite space. So first of all, Sean, tell us your name and what you guys do.
Well, I'm Sean Faulkner. I'm with Transcore Global Wave Satellite Communications Group. We're a subsidiary of Transcore, which is in turn a group within Roper Industries, publicly traded on New York. And what our group likes to do is we provide satellite-based tracking solutions into different vertical markets, into different geographic markets around the world in order to support the tracking and security and monitoring of transportation groups, oil and gas systems, Defense Department activities, to help people basically move products and services safely and have awareness of where they are at all times and what they're doing.
So all sorts of logistics management type stuff in various forms, I would assume, right?
That's right. We specialize primarily in the development of the products and the networks that will provide and carry the information. And then the way we bring that into the market is we typically, in most markets, we'll bring on partners and resellers who specialize in a vertical market. For example, the oil and gas industry, they may be very specialized, and they'll wrap a solution with sensors, alarms, and back office and mapping in order to provide their end customers a solution. Now, in the trucking market, because our parent company, Transcore, also provides freight matching services to the trucking companies, we felt that was a very good channel to bring the solutions to market, and so we retail our trailer tracking and truck tracking and messaging systems through our in-house freight matching channel. The freight matching services that we provide, Transcore is the leader in that market in the United States and Canada. The easiest way to describe that is it's the dating service for trucks and loads. And so if the driver's looking for a load with an empty truck, he can go on the internet to Transcore and they'll find him a load to put into his truck, typically within about 3 minutes.
Which gets us into the issues that I wanted to talk about, because we run the 4G Wireless Evolution event, which is all about how the data apps are coming of age and how they're expanding. Right now, you guys are configured to handle things like alarm monitoring and nice simple payloads, but I assume that your customers are kind of sitting there going, I really want more data. Can you help me process more information? Is that an accurate portrayal?
That's a perfect portrayal. In fact, we have customers that are pushing us to increase our coverage gaps with cellular solutions. So we are looking at dual mode solutions where you will switch between satellite mode and cellular mode depending upon the coverage needs that you have and also the data requirements that you have. If you need a higher throughput of data, what you might do is work on your satellite system out on the open road. As you come into the city, you can get onto the cellular network and provide some more data as they get closer to their depot that they're trying to arrive to. We're also getting pressure to increase the capability of the satellite data as well, and so we're investing in some new messaging systems that will allow us to deliver more data to the drivers and allow the companies to communicate that dispatch information more effectively.
Yeah, it's funny, I had an earlier conversation today with a satellite company who's partnered with the cellular industry, and what's clear is that there's going to be a nice mesh of gap filling by both sides for their needs. And the question, I guess, is on my mind is you're already at the edge with your services, and the fact that you're connected up to the trucks and that kind of stuff. And I hear noise about things like cognitive radio and predictive systems, which kind of help with, I want to say, further disintermediate the middleman role, where in effect we keep adding more and more data to the information available, and we'll get more and more optimization as a result of that. Is that an accurate portrayal?
It's perfect. In fact, there's so many other areas where it's stretching right now. For example, today drivers have to manage and record their logs as they're driving to ensure they don't drive too many hours in a day and don't fall asleep. A lot of that today is done on paper, and it costs about $14 a month per driver to have that kind of system in place. So what we've done is we've integrated an electronic onboard driver log system, which has been certified by the DOT which allows companies to have all of that happening automatically without any intervention from the driver. It improves the accuracy of the data, it improves the quality of the data, and of course it reduces the costs for the companies. So there are a number of solutions like that we've been putting in place to increase to drive the costs down for the trucking companies and improve their data, and in some cases to make the drivers' lives easier so they can focus on the things that are important.
Excellent. Sean, thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you for having me.